jam-packed, full of supplies, and overall extremely luxurious. I would have to say our trailer is looking pretty good, but I think we can do better. And in order to do that, we're gonna need to clear out the rest of our small trailer park. But before we do that, it's time to watch a little bit of Life and Living right now. Anyways, welcome back to Project Zomboid with the trailer challenge. I really don't know any better name for it right now, so I'm just gonna go for that. And if you couldn't tell, Chester has been doing extremely well for himself, killing 22 zombies and surviving for 1 day and 10 hours. I will say it is getting pretty late out, so I think we're not going to do anything too crazy like clearing out the rest of the trailer park today, and instead I can go grab a quick little bite to eat and do a little bit of foraging. I also went ahead and organized all of our stuffs, like having non-perishable goods inside their own respective container so it doesn't take up any space in the fridge. For now, we are gonna do a lot of foraging, and I will tell you what I find up until I get sleepy so I can sleep for the rest of the day. Anyways, let's see what we got around the area. We have some kitchen tongs, a broken bottle, chipped stones, a fully intact electronics magazine. That's pretty damn huge, and it's really awesome that I can find stuff like that. And lastly, a couple of nice tree branches. Okay, I'll be honest, that wasn't really the best haul, even with the electronics magazine, because I don't think Chester has it in him to make motion sensors, but that's not what really matters. What matters is that we are slowly building up our foraging skill to be even better. The more levels we get, the cooler stuff we find, and the higher chance we actually do find stuff in certain areas. So let's go drop off all of our stuff, and I will see all of you tomorrow on when I can actually splurge on our plans. Though I will say the things we can actually do around here are pretty limited, and if you read the title, you can probably guess what I'm about to do. But I'm gonna save it for tomorrow anyways, to treat myself a little bit. And speaking of treats, I think Chester has earned himself a brewski. For one, it will help us sleep, and two, you gotta smash back a cold, not so cold one anyways. Delicious. And just like that, a new day is upon us. Welcome to day 2. And now I can finally tell you what I'm gonna be doing, and that's quite simple. For one, we're gonna clear out the entirety of this trailer park so that there aren't too many undead threats, and two, we're gonna clear out stuff once again, but in the item department this time around, as I want to stockpile as much as possible. And that also makes me want to say, this challenge run is going to get very boring very soon, because as soon as I'm done looting all of this, we are gonna have to hunker down and sit in for the long haul. But that's not to say that I'm just gonna rot in here because of that, because we have a few tricks up our sleeves, namely farming, foraging, and carpentry. With those things, we should find at least a few things to do while we wait for everything to blow over. All in all, it should be a pretty simple task for old Chester, especially having like 10 to 9 points in strength. But let me show you on the map of the route that we're going to be taking. And I think cutting in through these two trailers here, hitting up these two, and then going right through the middle, hitting everything else is going to be our best bet. We're going to be grabbing all of the supplies we can get our hands on and killing any zombies on the way. There should be some groups starting to move down here from the northern areas, so I might have a pretty big fight on my hands. Hopefully not. And once we do get everything here, I can start to do some mass foraging and maybe a bunch of television watching as well. So yeah, our day is gonna be pretty packed. Let's see what we have. And oh my, is Chester's foraging range huge! This circle you see around me is how far I can actually detect objects from, which is huge because I can literally go in between trailers and see everything within this range space, which is perfect because I need to grab everything I can. And hopefully, RNG will bless me with a saw on the way. Did I actually loot this trailer? I, in fact, did not, so let's see what we have inside. We have one unsuspecting bozo with a free hunting knife, a few bits of literature, a meat cleaver, some non-perishable food, a free frying pan, which I won't use as a weapon, surprisingly, but as a cooking utensil later on, with there being even more food here. Emphasis on high calorie and dense foods as well. Overall, not the best out of a house, but these are trailers, so what you lack in terms of quality, you get in quantity. Even in the small one cell area, we have like another 5 trailers to go through. So let's go speed run through these a little bit to see what they have. Also, I am gonna be taking that pink lawn flamingo for my own place. That's gonna look so damn nice, but I can't get too sidetracked here. We need to focus on our plan. And that plan requires Chester to have a cool and calm mindset in order to systematically loot these places without getting caught up. Because even if we are playing on traditional apocalypse settings, all it takes is one wrong move and this trailer can soon become my casket. We got even more beans, another frying pan, a stale pork chop, which I'll eat right now, and a pot filled to the brim with depression. I am very serious when I say that, by the way, because you can't even consider this as food, as it doesn't fill up our character. All it does is give me unhappiness, so I'm gonna pour that out and, you know, save the container for better things. And speaking of better things, I think we have more than enough stuff here to warrant a return trip to our original household. Not before I take this lamp, and this chair, of course. You gotta capitalize on stuff when you see it. And speaking about capitalizing on stuff, I'm actually gonna stay here at this trailer because it is 12 p.m., and that means another episode of Life and Living. I am really happy everyone here has a television, by the way, because it is very easy to level up our skills this way. I mean, hell, at this point, I won't even need to disassemble anything and I'll be a carpentry god. I can already feel the information just corroding itself into my brainstem. Very soon, I'll probably be able to build myself my very own staircase. Off to the next homes, then. That's a pretty nice grill. Don't mind if I do. I was about to loot the next homes, but you know, you can't really refuse a grill when you see one. I was able to drop off everything, and I will say our stockpile is growing out very nicely. Also, very nice of the community to just leave out a communal grill like that for me to steal. It's gonna look fantastic in front of my house. Hell yeah. Let's see what else we can grift off our neighbors. In which we have a mirror, a razor, fresh ice cream, which I'll eat right now, delicious, corn, bread, canned goods, and a free radio. Okay, this place actually had quite a bit, so much so that I'm gonna go instantly back just because of how many canned goods we got out of there. By the way, each can of food weighs about 1 full kilo, so grabbing these on the way really slows down my progress. But progress is still progress, and I can't wait to see what's in the next home. In which we have a free sheet, a rubber duck, a double homicide, with a free murder weapon included in the bundle deal. Hey, that sounds like quite a bit of fun. I'm gonna save that for another time though, as I really don't want to bring in too many zombies. Though we also have a bunch of baking supplies with a free bowl. Honestly, not a lot of food, which is something I'm fine with because we have been stockpiling a lot. Yeah, it's just basic stuff other than that can of dog food. Sorry, I had to take a minute, is what ignorant past me would say. I almost wrote down this trailer as a crapshoot, but that right there, that is not a crapshoot item. That is a free hiking bag, which is extremely rare to see in one of these trailer parks. That is genuinely game-changing for old Chester here, because it finally means that I can move on from this terrible 10 weight reduction garbage bag to something that allows me to loot even more. Now, this is going to continue to be useful even after I'm done looting all of these trailers, as I just got myself one of the best foraging bags ever. Not in the fact that it makes me any better at foraging, but it means I can carry around more random sticks and branches that, wouldn't encumber me. These 2 trailers are taken care of though. Let's see what we got in these 2 down here now. And I'll say one thing, they better live up to my expectations, especially after how high they got set with the hiking bag. We have another stale cooked pork chop, more non-perishable food, a free saucepan, beans, foraging volume 2, which would have been helpful if I didn't already learn it myself by just going around the area. Fishing volume 1, I almost got excited seeing that because it was a volume 1, but I'll be honest, I don't think we're ever gonna fish in our entire lives because of where we're located. We have some sleeping tablets, tweezers, and a leather jacket. I think I might have jinxed myself, but I'll keep my hopes up, because right now the bar is as high as it could get, and I want to get it smacked down so I can get real once again. Also, there's a lot of dog houses out here. I can't wait till they add in animals, man. It's gonna be so rad. Also, free microwave. That already makes this trip worth it, if not for the 4 tubs of ice cream on top of it. Oh my, we are gonna be eating good today. Whoever lived here, I love you, because not only is there 4 tubs of ice cream, a microwave, and a full ham inside of the freezer, but there's also an extremely comfortable looking rattan couch. Now, I can't take it yet because my carpentry's pretty terrible, but I will remember the location so I can treat myself at a later date. That's it in this trailer here. Let's move on up to the final 3. I think we can get it all done in one day. And maybe, on the way, we can find something nice searching through the trash heaps. Which we did not. The only thing I found was another loser to be smacked down. I really want to fire off my pistol. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go look around the area to make sure the coast is clear for me to fire this thing off. And I think it is! So prepare yourself, random country goer, for you have chose the wrong path in life. I hope you feel pretty stupid, sir, because every action you made up until this point has led you to me executing you. I love guns. Even if I am a terrible shot, all it takes is, a point-blank execution to make it a lot more digestible. And it sounds like I angered the neighbors as well. Sucks for them that they don't got their own gun. Even worse yet, I'm gonna go loot their house as well, in which we got a knife, a bowl for water collection, even more canned goods, another full tub of ice cream, which I will eat right now because ice cream does perish in these new updates, so eating them while they're still good is gonna be the best for me. We even have coffee and fruit jam. I think we might be able to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Oh, we are getting too fancy for my own liking. Hell, we even got ourselves another rattan couch to go with our double one once I get the carpentry XP for that. I don't even know where I'm gonna be putting a lot of this furniture, but if I do know one thing, is that I can just lay out the furniture like in the front of our trailer, and it'll match up with the current surroundings, so I'm gonna do just that. And I think I'll save the other 2 trailers for tomorrow, as it is getting pretty late out. So let's go set down our chair and our microwave so I can catch some sleep. Hello there once again, and welcome to Chester's 3rd day alive. I kinda spiced up the place by dropping some of the items nearby, giving it a little bit more life, and more importantly, I dropped off everything. But I want to save that until I'm done looting every single trailer so you know what I'm working with. Though before I do that, we are gonna watch one more cooking show, as it is time for that. I am waking up a little bit anxious every now and then, and that's that's mainly because I have bloody clothing and I'm a little bit dirty, but I'm sure we'll do just fine with it. Also, I dropped off my little radio, so now we have 2 forms of entertainment up until the, power goes out, but I'm not gonna think that far ahead. I also decided to drop down my chair in the middle of our yard because I don't know where else to put it. Maybe I'll combine 2 trailers one of these times if I get enough supplies. But for now, it can bathe out in the sun a little bit, give it a nice tan. Yeah, let's just finish off these 2 trailers so I can be done and I can finally realize how screwed I am material-wise. Is what I would say if I didn't plan this entire character to forage his own goods and supplies in order to survive and thrive in this world. But it would also help if I got, maybe like $1 million and a million potato seeds, but, beggars can't be choosers. I will take those heart boxers though, because those would do very nice for me. So, what do we got in these last 2 trailers, other than some park benches that I will steal later, but I'll save the furniture, like the real furniture stealing, for another time. Have I been here already? Oh, I have. I should really consult my map more often. I have to loot these 2 here. We have even more juicy furniture to take, including another small bird meat meal that is stale. I'll be sure to cook up something nice tomorrow. Some painkillers, a few newspapers with a couple of empty mugs and bowls, which I will take because I'll be honest, I don't think we're gonna get our 4 garbage bags in order to make a water collector. So the only way we're gonna get water and the way we're gonna have to sustain ourselves other than drinking from the pre-selected taps is by dropping out these mugs and quite literally keeping ourselves alive on a drip feed. We got some oranges, some strawberries, and another beer can. Love to see that. More ice cream. And lastly, we have ourselves some flip-flops. You know what? They don't really do much for me right now, but they sure as hell make me feel a lot better. Oh yeah, that's the ultimate combo. They're even green flip-flops. You may not like it, but that's what peak performance looks like. Anything in the trash? Oh, there is something on the side path here, which is another tree branch. You know what? I'll take that right now and make myself a crafted spear. Holy crap, I was not expecting the zombies to come up that way, but now they really screwed up. Yeah, sucks for you. Should have never come across Chester, because now I'm a self-sustained survivalist, and that's because I read up on a single television show. I'll take all of your jewelry, because wow, these zombies actually had so much damn jewelry, and I will loot your home now. I'm guessing that's your home, because that's the only one I haven't looted. Actually, have I looted it? It is unmarked, so I'm guessing I haven't, and I just went home before I did. We'll find out very soon, though. It's kind of a small trailer, but, looks... Oh, I definitely looted this place before, but I might have left something cool. Let's see. We have a single kitchen knife, corned beef, canned pineapple, with a dish towel, another rattan couch, a couple of stretcher beds, and that's it. Okay, that kinda sucks. I'll be real, I am extremely sad I did not find any garbage bags out of that, but I think we'll make do with what we have, and it adds a little bit more to the challenge, especially if I'm expected to make a farm with that little amount of water. I'll be honest, y'all, I don't think we're gonna survive this one, but we'll see. We will see. For now, I can finally drop off everything and give you a good look into what I have, which is quite a bit of stuff, actually. And in order to initiate this fully, I want to introduce you formally to my trailer, in which I have a massive stockpile of fresh goods, which I plan on using to cook like burgers and stuff with next episode, a very nice collection of knives, which includes 34 kilos of non-perishable food in here, and above it we have a few more cans of food with a couple of nice brewskis. Down here is my miscellaneous stuff with a couple of tree branches, and more importantly, radish seeds. Over here we have a bunch of containers which I plan on filling up with water. because I really don't want to wait for the rain. We have a needle and thread, a game system, with quite a few nice looking weapons that I will probably never use out of gear fear. We got some books and VHS tapes here. A bathroom, there's not much there. Honestly, I already showed you everything. I keep everything in my kitchen area. So yeah, this is everything I have to my name. Now, of course, there's some furniture and other cool bits that I can grab, but these are the basic essentials that I will have for the rest of my life. The only other way of procuring goods is gonna be through foraging, and I'll be honest, we're gonna have to get pretty lucky in order to find some stuff. So first of all, I can't disassemble a lot of things because I don't have a saw. I can't build a water collector because I don't have garbage bags, and I definitely can't sustain a farm that way either. So we have a lot of challenges to tackle in the future. For now, I'm gonna go eat some food and start to prepare myself for the next Life and Living show. I will see all of you next time. Peace out, everyone.